Alright, I think I'm recording. I'm adjusting my camera. Alright, that looks okay. Alright, today we are going to be making pork meatballs. This is made entirely out of ground pork. It's versatile and it's cheap to make. I bought a pound of ground pork at Ultra Foods. It's a local food thing in Chicago. And it was $2.45 for this, so it's not expensive to make. What you're going to do is you're going to take 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs or 2 slices of bread, and you're going to crumble it up really fine if it's the bread. You're going to put it in the bowl, and you're going to add enough milk to make it like moist, kind of like, you know, pasty and kind of like this consistency. And you're going to want to let it sit until it gets all nice and moist and gross. So we're going to do that. We are going to add our 1 pound of ground pork. Let's get all that grossness in there. Gross, gross, gross. Ground pork smells gross. Alright. Man, ground pork really does smell gross. But these are cheap to make and they're very versatile. You can make it with spaghetti. You can make it with like pepper and onion into a sandwich, or however you would serve your favorite meatballs, with like maybe mashed potato and gravy. Sky's the limit, but pork smells. And then you're going to take 1 small onion and you're going to saute it until it looks like this, like all caramelized. We're going to throw that deliciousness in there. Man, I forgot how nasty ground pork smells. But never mind. Don't let this deter you from making this. I am not selling this, am I? But it is good. I guarantee it. I just don't really make a lot of pork stuff, so I'm not used to the smell. And 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. Let's put in there. I have the Fit and Active mayonnaise. So I'm going to wash my hands because I have to put in the spices. Okay, and then we're going to add in our spices. We're going to add them to taste. That's what I do. We're going to add parsley. That's good. Oregano. Just like a little. Oregano. Italian seasoning. This. All of these I got at Dollar Tree, including the pink Himalayan sea salt. So add some pink Himalayan sea salt. Crunch, 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 crunch. Okay. Mind the bulky sweater. It is cold in my apartment because I live in Chicago and right now we're in the middle of like a snowstorm thing. I hate snow. I wish I lived in California. Some garlic powder. A little bit of sage. Not too much sage, because sage, like chevrolet and lavender, if you put too much of, it's going to have like this weird soap taste. So just a sprinkle. And pepper. You can put that to taste. I like spicier meatball. So. And then you're going to take 1 egg, crack into like a corner, like right there. And then just kind of scramble it, like beat it up slightly. We're going to mix it thoroughly with our hands, like this. Doesn't it look beautiful? So I'm going to mix this thoroughly, and I will be right back. So now it's mixed into a lovely glob. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll it out into little meatballs. Like, yay big. I like to say this is maybe 1.5 inches. You can pre-roll them if you want to. That's up to you. But I'm going to put them directly into the pan. So I'm going to reposition my camera. Alright. Adjust my camera. See it right? Okay. So you want to roll them out into 1.5 inch balls in a really hot skillet, which I have going here, my old cast iron. And just put some olive oil in the bottom of the pan and just make sure to spread it. So we're going to do that. You can hear them sizzle. Just make sure like they're like 1.5 inches. We're going to saute them until they're brown. But you see what I'm doing? Saute them until they're brown on one side and then turn them over. But your meatballs should be like about 1.5 inches. If you make these too big, they might break apart because they're like a wetty meatball. But you'll get plenty of meatballs. But I'll be right back when this pan's full. Got some meatballs in the pan and some of them are already getting browned. So just gently lift them with a spoon. And when they're able to move and not stick to the pan, they're ready to be flipped over. And then just take another spoon. Just kind of flatten it. I like flattening them. It makes it easier to work with in brown. But I have more left over into the pan. So I'm going to have to like take some out and do some batches. You see, it's able to freely move around. So it's ready to be flipped over. Maybe not yet. Alright. That one kind of. But don't be afraid to arrange them around. Oh, when they're like all brown on all sides. And just always make a meatball that's slightly bigger. Because if the thickest, biggest one is done cooking, then usually the other ones are done cooking. So that's how you can tell if all of them are done. But when they get brown on one side, flip them over. And, you know, little flatten them and let them brown on all sides until they're done. I'm going to turn this off and we'll come back when they're all done. Okay, you see that the ones I have here, they're done. That's like little bits. And you see they held well together. And they'll be white when they're done cooking. So if they're like a nice opaque white, they're done. And you see how they are holding together well and stuff. And they taste really nice. Like you have a light sage flavor and the undertone of caramelized onion and a little faint hint of garlic. They do taste good and they're very delicious. And as you can see from me frying what I have frying in the pan and these right here, they do make a lot. And I broke one open to taste one. And thank you for the 130 people who've subscribed to me. And to the one subscriber who wanted me to do the Mexican candy haul, I have not forgotten about you at all. I just don't have the money because it's Christmas season and I work at a restaurant, so my hours have been shit. So anybody who works at a restaurant knows that when it's like slower, like cold weather, like this time of year, your hours suck. Like summer, you're like balling, but winter time, you're struggling. And I have trying to like save up for school for the next semester. I'm trying to, you know, keep my rent up, pay my bills, and get presents for everyone in my family. So I haven't forgotten about you. I just honestly have not had the money. So with my, after the holidays, I am going to do the video. So if you're watching, I have not forgotten about you. I just haven't had spare money. And I wish I could buy it right now because it sounds like a fun video. But please don't think I've forgotten about you. I haven't. So there you have it. It cost me like, what, $2.45 and then the breadcrumbs. And it's not even $3 to make this. You can make it with pasta, pepper and onion, rice, anything. And they're very versatile and a good addition to, you know, having a cheap, healthy meal. This pork is leaner, and this pork meatball's falling apart. So we're going to leave you alone. So if you want to see more videos, throw me a suggestion. If you have a comment or a critique, like, subscribe, share, send me a message. I kind of care what you do. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I do kind of care what you do because you guys are the ones that make my channel. And I appreciate each and every one of you as I unsanitarily poke this meatball. I am triggering somebody's OCD. See? I'm doing it. Alright, thank you for watching my poorly put together videos. Have a good day.